Okay, so about the amount of people that died in the hurricane. So as we see here, the news press reported that Sheriff Marcino told them to start recategorizing and changing the way that they categorize deaths from Hurricane Ian, and the death toll in Lee County started dropping. And it seems kind of absurd that they could get away with this. Like, literally in this article, Sheriff Marcino's like, it warms, like, says something about how he's so proud to see that number dropping. But the thing is, there are so many deaths that may have been attributed to a medical condition, or like a down power line electrocuting someone, that should count, right? Because these people would have not died if it wasn't for the hurricane. I don't even know what they're considering to be a death from hurricane at this point. And the crazy thing is that there is still no national standard on how to count deaths in from a natural disaster in the U.S. So I spent a bunch of time researching what is the average monthly death toll. Lee County, it's about 650 to 700, but it only goes up to May of 2022. That's reported right now in Florida Health Statistics. So I think the best way to really understand how many people truly died from the storm is to find the average, amount of deaths that would happen during that time and see how much the difference is. And I'm sure you will see that it's much higher than 56 because, there's probably so many more people dying from so many things attributed to this hurricane. So it's crazy because in Hurricane Maria, they reported that only 64 people died in Puerto Rico, which we know is not true. Two representatives of Senate, they produced a bill and introduced it called the Victims Count Act, which it then ended up never getting passed. It got voted down, whatever. It was actually Kamala Harris and one other senator at the time, but this was still in 2018. And, there was no chance of anything passing during that time. So I really think they should try to reintroduce that bill now that they have a majority and possibly a president who would sign that into law, because there needs to be a standardization. That way we can understand what is truly the impact of these hurricanes and these storms, the death toll. We can understand how assistance needs to be allocated, there's no way for anyone to truly understand what the implications of a storm like this are if we don't have accurate information. So I'm curious to see once they actually put the statistics of how many people died in Lee County between September and October for 2022 and see how much of a difference that is from all of the previous months.